You grab it for me. Hey, well, we're gonna open back up. All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out. It's prophesied downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, we're gonna say all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Ba'ashem,
Hakodash.
Hakodash. Double honors to the old apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever it may be. Our brother Shapaya
Brother Rapaya.
from GMS Chicago. We was just doing the screen recording and the video got interrupted, but we were more or less in the spirit of the elect. All right, so I'll upload that first half, but we're just gonna go straight back into it. Isaiah, the 11th chapter, 10th verse.
This Isaiah 11, verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for ensign of the people.
Right, which is Yahweh Shai. He's the example for the elect. All right, he's a sign, a signal for the elect. Okay, go ahead.
To it shall the Gentiles speak.
Now, who's the Gentiles? Us. This go around all the elect. All right, consider Gentiles on this side. Go ahead.
And his rest shall be glorious.
Right, which is the salvation. Keep on
and
going.
it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
Right, the second time. All right, because when was the first time? In Egypt. So now it's talking about a second time of redemption. And like me and the brother went into earlier, Israel has come and gone throughout a lot of captivities. All right, just read Judges. But the Lord is talking about two specific major events. All right, a second time to gather the remnant of his people. All right, the second time is from the land of the north. And the brother brought the precept out.
Oh, I got it. This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 7 and 8. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, they shall no more say, the Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. The Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, America, and from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
Right, Isaiah is going to pretty much say the same thing. The dispersed of Judah and Israel, right? But flood, we talked about Egypt. Second salvation, hey, they're going to sing about it. People in other nations are going to cry about it, standing afar off, seeing the destruction of Babylon. Okay? He just read what the children of Israel is going to do. No longer. All right? This is going to make Egypt look like child's play.
Oh, yeah.
And the Lord led us out of Egypt in a grand fashion. So how much more this time?
He split the Red Sea. We walked on dry land. He was a pillar.
Go ahead.
We're back in Isaiah 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea.
So within this grand salvation, all right, because the vocal point of the salvation is going to be Babylon the Great, the lands of the north, all right, because that's the kingdom the captivity will be coming out of, all right. But like it says, the shadow of Rome is vast. So all these other nations that they're comrades with, all these other territories they may have, all right, and in general, all right, the Israelites scattered abroad, that's the elect. They're going to get beamed up, okay? And we went to talking about the strangeness of our salvation. right? You guys are going to know who the elect of Israel is.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
There you go. The four corners of the earth. The elect. All right? And only the elect is concerned about Yahweh's coming. Like the brother read, the loving of his appearing.
Oh, I got that too.
Go ahead.
This generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob, Salah.
Right. And the elect is seeking the face of the Lord.
Because they remember themselves in the land of their captivities, man. You know, we got that breath of life again. The Lord has quickened us.
It's James 1:1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting.
Right. To the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Right. And when you read Joel, it says the heathen did this to remove Jacob far from his border.
Yeah.
So he is scattered all across the earth. Like, that's what slavery does. Okay? You got the seed of Jacob everywhere, even if he looked like the other nations.
Yes.
But once again, only the elect is going to wake up to this wisdom.
Right. Skin color is an indicator, but it's not a definite. You know, it's all about the spirit. You know, so that's why they got to hear these words, man. It's going to stir up their mind to pure remembrance. They're going to return to the Lord, the remnant that is.
Right. So, and who's returning? Right. According to the scriptures, right, the people that returned will have one doctrine, right, one spirit, all right, one order, so to speak. Okay, one baptism.
Yeah.
Not all the extra shit.
Seeing eye to eye with one another.
Yep. Hey, grab that.
Isaiah 50. Oh,
Yep. No. Isaiah.
52?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 and 8.
Yep.
I was about to say Psalms 52 and 8, but no, yeah, Isaiah.
Isaiah 52:8. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice. With the voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye when the Lord Yahweh shall bring again Zion.
Or it says with their voice together. They shall sing. Sing what?
Yeah.
We singing the same song of Moses.
Oh, yeah.
All right? Everything Moses taught, we teach.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Ain't nothing new.
Same beat, same chorus, same doctrine.
And I got that precept. This revelation, to go into what y'all brothers were saying, this Revelation 5:9. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us.
Right, that's
Through Yahweh by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation.
There you go. There you go. Scattered again. But Yahweh Shai says what? Read that again.
Yep.
He had the power to what? Open the book.
The seals.
The seals. Why? Because he's the author and finisher of our salvation. All right? The first to do it. That's why he's the only begotten. That was the example. So the elect could see it and let us follow the example of Yahweh Shai.
My sheep hear my voice and follow me whithersoever I go.
There you go. Everybody ain't going to hear that voice. Everybody ain't going to stay on tune.
Not everyone's going to dance.
Yep. It's meant for who it's meant for.
That's it.
And to get that glorious rest, the Lord ain't just handing that out to any and everybody, man.
Oh, hell no.
You got to be worthy. And the only way you worthy is you got to be pre-selected, predestinated.
Yeah.
That's why we pray and hope that we're the elect. But then the Lord gives you signs of what the elect will be doing.
Yes. Builds up your confidence in the Lord. Reassures you that he's with you every step of the way.
Hey, because if the Lord wasn't with us, we wouldn't be going through this shit.
Nah. We'd be worldly celebrities.
All right?
We'd be loved by the world. Right now, we're hated by everybody, man. Even our own people. That's a sign right there.
So for telling you guys the Lord is getting ready to save us, that the Lord likes order. That the so white man is Edom according to the Bible.
Yep. He only loves Israel. The Lord only loves Israel. You get mad about that.
But hey, these are the same people that got mad at the prophets back in the day. Oh, Jerusalem, thou that killeth the prophets. You talk about coming out of Egypt. These niggards had to march around for 40 years because they scoffed the Lord. And that was really the Lord proving them. And only Caleb and Joshua and everybody under 20 came out of that. Or shows you that the Lord deals with new bottles.
Train up a child.
And it says back in Revelations 5 and 10, and has made us unto our God kings and priests. We shall reign on the earth.
Right, that's part of that glorious rest that the Gentiles are seeking. Which the Gentiles, all right, are the Israelite foreigners. Now, who are the Israelite foreigners today? Us. We ain't in the land of Israel. We scattered abroad.
In Babylon today.
Yup. And those that's going to come back to the Lord, that's the elect. The elect are the only ones that's going to hear the Lord, man.
The elect are going to turn their backs to the world and forsake the world and their iniquities and really change their lives and be converted back to the old paths and rehearse these righteous acts to the best of our ability. That's what the Lord delights in, that we walk in this truth.
144,000 men. Do you know how scarce that is on the planet Earth?
Very small percentage.
Small, man.
It says not all men have faith. That's a gift.
Really think about that. When you read, the Lord said, look up. How does it go? It's Isaiah. When it says with defending, delivering.
As birds flying?
Yeah.
Man, that's my shit, boy. Bring it out. Hell yeah. The Lord's gonna save us, man.
In a fashionable way.
Bro.
In a terrible, fearful way.
The Archangel Michael's gonna stand up, man. The Lord's coming with mad angels, thousands of angels.
Hey, that's another thing. Hey, but Trump cutting all this, kicking people off 2 years after being on like city housing authority and shit like that, Section 8, right? With stamps and everything. Hey, y'all about to start, Jacob's trouble is about to come quicker than you think.
Oh, yeah.
Which means our salvation is going to be near. Because like the brother's going into, brother hype me up. The shit going to be so raw that Michael the Archangel is going to flex.
Oh, yeah.
Which means at some point in time, we're going to see Michael the Archangel. Whether he in a ship, whether whatever it may be, he's going to stand up and defend the children of Israel.
Well, yeah, in the book of Maccabees, angels came down and defended us back then. How much more now, man? That's why we're to expect a victory and aid from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We will not be confounded. We will not be forsaken nor ashamed. The Lord is not a man that he should lie, man. He's coming to deliver us, man.
Hey, it says, as defending. So what the Lord is going to be defending? Which means what? The Lord is going to be protecting us, delivering us. And usually, when you're defending somebody from violence. Some type of violence is going to be happening or coming down.
Right.
Right? And Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed with what? Great violence. Right? Psalms 91, that nuke fire, none of that's going to fuck with us, man. Okay? All these army vehicles, the Lord's going to fuck them up. This fire is going to fuck everything up that's in its path, man. That's why the salvation is going to be so great. Revelations 18, they saying that, seeing that smoke standing afar off, reaching up to heaven.
Hey, can I get this real quick?
Go ahead.
right to the point, Isaiah 43:2, when thou passest through, now I'm going to start at 1. But now, thus saith the Lord Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Man, the Lord's going to pull us through the fire. All right, we're going to be delivered, man. Just like the 3 little holy children. Yahweh Shai was in the midst with them, man. That's why we have to be constantly watching ourselves with this word. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, it's going to increase our faith. It's going to boost us. Remembering the generations of old. You see? That's what's comforting us, man. Hey, yeah, a time like no other is coming, but the Lord is with us, man. It says a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. He shall be delivered out of it, man.
And this the city, bro. This shit, all hell's gonna break loose in her.
Oh, yeah.
From, we just came from the south. Like, even from the burbs. Everything south of her, everything east, whatever. Jacob's trouble is gonna be turned up, man. And all this shit that you see is gonna be fucking destroyed, man. I'm glad we went this way to camp too. Because imagine, you see the skyline now, there's going to be chariots in the sky fucking this place up, nukes coming down, and the elect getting beamed up, man. Angels fucking up these buildings, all that shit, man. This shit is about to get wiped off the face of the earth. And this is what we go out there and warn you about. Even before this grand destruction, Jacob's trouble is going to be a motherfucker. They got all these, you see this big ass factory. They got all these factories. Imagine what they're going to be doing, man. The inner city is going to be the worst.
Yeah, because they depend on commerce to come in. Semi trucks to deliver foods and water and all type of supplies. That shit's going to end. There's going to be scarce out here. You know what I'm saying? There's for the lack of bread, people will be invading one another, killing one another. But the elect, hey, we're gonna eat, drink, and rejoice in abundance. You see, it's gonna be evident. It's gonna be so clear who the men of the Lord are in that day, man.
Says, then shall it be known who is my elect. You know why? Because while niggas be mourning, we're gonna be celebrating.
It says that you'll laugh at famine and destruction. What kind of spirit are you in it with that? Hey, you're in the spirit of the Lord, man. All right. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Ooh, what are you guys gonna do? What FEMA at?
Blue Cross Shield, Red Cross Shield.
All right. We could get this MOTB, and we could get this. Oh yeah, because we need help. If this is what's gonna solve our problems, yes, give it to us. That's how these people are going to operate, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's pushing crypto. You niggas thought they was tweaking on the crypto in 2020. Nah. Nigga, we knew that it was going digital way before crypto even came out. Because the scripture says so.
Right.
So we know what to look for.
And that's, if I may add too, that's why even with the crypto, it's a lot of commercials that they show with Coinbase. It's a lot of marketing behind the commercials. They show you, crypto is the #1 asset to trust in during disastrous times and unperilous times and war times. And they're going to use that as a forms of payments and giving people aid through crypto, because they're going to stage events, purposely collapse the dollar, like the brothers are going into. But the elect got the notice in the memo, while the rest of the world is going to get caught up in the destruction and the confusion.
Right. The elect are the seers, the prophets who could see afar off and hide themselves from the trouble.
Right. It says, because they are, like Isaiah, it says, in trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. They look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
Right. That's what happened. That was happening to Katrina. They was looking for the army. They was looking for and them niggas was rounding them up.
They was looking for the looting.
So when this shit happened, man, Hey, it says like a man that leaneth on a broken reed, man.
Mhm. Pierce.
Hey, you guys, it says trusting in Egypt is gonna be your shame, man.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be in a fucked up situation.
The worst situation. A time like no other is approaching, man. This is the worst kind of hell that's ever gonna happen today.
And they know where to find you at, especially you Israelites. They already know where the fuck you at.
Yeah.
Just based off of how communities are set up here. They know where Issachar at. They know where all the tribes are at, man. All right. And so with that, hey, we pray you was edified because we like 2 minutes away from camp park. Then we'll be going live again. But with that, hey, we pray this was edifying. We'll say all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakadash.
double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Bob, Ball.
Ababa Ball. Shalom.
Shalom.